the task force met, and at its fourth meeting focused on agriculture and related challenges. In particular, some recommendations were considered and submitted to the Cabinet for its consideration. The Cabinet reviewed those recommendations and approved the following: that there is need to conduct an assessment of our feed quality to ensure that the feed quality is sufficient to allow farmers to realize the profitability and to address any concerns that may have arisen in that sector, as part of an overall strategy to increase our food security, especially in the area of poultry production. As you may be aware, a lot of our poultry comes from the U.S., and so as part of an ongoing effort to boost national food production and poultry production in the livestock sector, this initiative is aimed at addressing the challenges in that area. Another recommendation that was approved by the Cabinet, was the need to prepare a financing plan for the implementation of a strategic initiative to boost food production over a period 2025-2027. Thirdly, there is need to establish a multi-sectoral task force to spearhead the development of that National Food and Nutrition Security Policy and Action Plan. And that task force would comprise of various ministries: agriculture, health, commerce, education, and equity, and to be able to implement the objectives and plans to ensure that we realize that boost in production of food, to mitigate our exposure or the fallout from the shock caused by the change in the U.S. policies, especially with respect to food. The fourth element of the Cabinet decision really was to address the issues in meat production, and that is the establishment and operationalization of a national meat processing facility. Another of the recommendations that was approved in the Cabinet conclusion is for the Attorney General's Chambers to prioritize the finalization of much anticipated sanitary and phytosanitary legislation, which is needed to ensure that we have the necessary national regime to deal with food health, the quality of the meat and poultry products that we consume and produce, and what we import, so that we make sure that our consumers are protected and our country as a whole is protected from diseases that may be imported and so forth.